Hi. Before I begin, I want to say this clearly. This story is not about shame. It's not about blame. It's about truth, courage, and healing. My name is Alyssa. I'm 22 years old, and for a long time I thought one day had the power to define my entire life. I'm sharing this not because it's easy, but because someone listening might need to hear that there can be light after something dark. This is my story. There was a guy in my area in Kingston, Jamaica. His name was Thomas. He was 26. We started talking casually, nothing serious, nothing romantic. Just conversations here and there. We talked for about a month. During that time, he kept asking me to come over to his place. I said no. Again and again. Eventually, I agreed, but only after setting clear boundaries. I told him I would stop by briefly. I told him I wouldn't stay long. I told him exactly when I would leave. I believed that being clear was enough. The day I went, I arrived late in the morning. I reminded him again that I had limited time. At first, everything felt normal. We talked. We laughed lightly. Nothing felt wrong. Until it did. The shift was sudden. The room felt different. My body noticed before my mind could fully catch up. When I stood up to leave, he stopped me. I said no. I tried to leave. I was scared. I won't go into details, but what I will say is this. I did not consent. I was forced. And in that moment, my sense of safety shattered. When I finally left, I felt numb. My body was in pain, but my mind was louder. I kept asking myself the same questions over and over. Why did I go? Who will believe me? Will anyone even care? I blamed myself for everything. Afterward, I felt broken in ways I didn't have words for. I tried to act normal, but nothing felt normal anymore. I was scared. I was confused. I was hurting physically and emotionally. And still, the loudest voice in my head kept saying, "This is your fault." I almost stayed silent. But something inside me knew that silence would only hurt me more. That's when I made one of the hardest decisions of my life. I told my sister. I expected questions. I expected doubt. I expected judgment. Instead, she believed me immediately. She didn't ask what I was wearing. She didn't ask why I went. She didn't blame me. She held my hand and said, "We're going to the hospital." At the public hospital in Kingston, I was treated with care, dignity, and respect. The staff listened. They explained everything calmly. They made sure I understood my options. I received medical care, preventive treatment, and counseling. And something that surprised me deeply. I didn't pay a single dollar. Every cost was covered. That's when I learned that